This is the 18 WJTS News. In tonight's news, DuBois County is up to 35 positive cases of COVID-19. State police released more information about the officer-involved shooting in Pike County Sunday. We talk with Leah Cook about the opening of Holiday World this summer. Ann Powell looks at the rainy, then sunny forecast. And in sports, Kurt Guxell has a report with IU baseball coach Jeff Mercer on Hoosier players with DuBois County ties. All this and more coming up next on the 18 WJTS News. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. DuBois County is now up to 35 positive cases of COVID-19. Announced by the DuBois County Health Department today, 5 more individuals have tested positive for COVID-19 as testing has gone up. The DuBois County Health Department is working closely with the Indiana State Department of Health and local officials to ensure that close contacts of the patients are identified and monitored. Everyone who may have an exposure risk to these positive cases are being notified about potential exposures so that appropriate infection control procedures can be followed. The positive cases are in isolation. Currently, new information has been released about those who have recovered. Currently, out of the 35 total cases of COVID-19 in DuBois County, 22 have recovered, meaning that they are out of isolation and feeling well. As always, remember the importance of social distancing, good hand hygiene, staying home when sick, and wearing a cloth face covering when in public. The Indiana State Police released more information about the officer-involved shooting in Pike County on Sunday afternoon. Detectives say that 69-year-old Michael Ferries of Oakland City called 911 saying that he and his wife were starving and someone was shooting at them. Petersburg Police Department Officer Kyle Mills and Pike County Sheriff Deputy Paul Collier responded to the residence. The officers reportedly spoke with Ferries' wife at the front door, advising her they need to check on her husband's well-being. When Collier reached the front door, he noticed that Ferries was yelling and agitated inside the residence with a hand in his pocket. Ferries agreed to come out of the residence. However, Collier noticed that there was a large bulge in Ferries' pocket. Collier then stepped inside the residence and demanded Ferries to remove his hand from his pocket. Ferries refused to comply and pulled out a revolver. Collier then fired at Ferries, shooting him 2 times. Despite life-saving efforts, Ferries died at the scene. The investigation is ongoing. Indiana State Police say once the investigation is complete, it will be turned over to the Pike County Prosecutor's Office for review. We're told this is a standard practice when an officer is involved in a police shooting. Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center in Jasper is reminding patients about their face mask requirements. Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center and all Memorial Hospital clinics are requiring all patients and visitors to wear face masks when entering the facility in an effort to keep patients, visitors, staff, and physicians safe. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention recommends the public to wear cloth face coverings in public settings where other social distancing measures are difficult to maintain. They also advise the use of cloth face coverings to slow the spread of the virus and help people who may have the virus and do not know it yet from transmitting it to others. Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center are accepting fabric masks. Donations of fabric masks can be made by calling 812-996-0504, 996-0504. The Indiana Occupational Safety and Health Administration is fining a Perry County company. The Wapaka foundry has been fined $5,000 after 4 workers were injured while doing maintenance on the foundry's cupola in February. 3 of these employees were flown and a 4th employee was transported by ambulance to the University of Louisville's hospital burn unit. OSHA says they are fining the foundry for not establishing and maintaining a relatively safe and healthy work environment for employees. The Jasper Rotary Club is postponing its 2020 Athena Awards event until 2021. The 9th annual Athena International Leadership Award event was previously scheduled for August 20th. The Athena Committee and Rotary Club members were involved in making the ultimate decision. The new date has not been yet determined. Committee Chair for Athena nominations, Joyce Fleck, says that all nominations created and submitted for the 2020 season should be resubmitted in 2021. The nomination form is featured on the JasperRotary.com website, and it'll be used for 2021. With Holiday World and Splash and Safari set to open come June 14th, this proves that summer isn't canceled, rather that it will be a little different than normal. Holiday World and Splash and Safari fourth-generation owner Leah Cook says that Holiday World is doing everything they can to make sure that as many attractions are open as possible that first day back.
Still difficult to tell with the social distancing and things like that, just how we'll be operating each and every attraction, but we'll be releasing a plan in just a couple short weeks where we will let people know what we expect to have open.
Holiday World has said that the park will have hand sanitizer readily available, as well as rides being sanitized on opening day, but attendance restrictions may be put in place to keep the park attendants safe. Cook mentioned that a new ride reservation system may be put in place to make sure riders stay socially distanced.
In addition, we may have some ride reservation systems. We're looking into some right now that you might be able to place a reservation on your phone, or if it's not on your phone, you can check in with a ride attendant and they can help you do that. But we're looking for ways to keep people kind of separated and perhaps out of the queue lines. We're definitely going to have a ton of social distancing guidelines on please don't stand in these places, stand in these places instead.
Cook says that employee morale is up despite the COVID-19 pandemic. However, difficulties have arose since this is the time of year new recruits are supposed to be coming in for training. However, Cook says that they have found a way to still have their trainees learn the ropes of Holiday World.
We've already taken our orientation online. In past years, we'd get, probably 100 future employees into a room and tell them all about kind of just the general atmosphere of working at Holiday World and get them really excited. We take them out on a park tour. And so this year, all of that has been taken online, and their departmental trainings, as much as they possibly can, have been taken online as well. So we've adapted for sure, but even the in-person trainings, now that restrictions are being lifted and we'll be able to have some groups of, up to 10, up to 25 at each level, we're going to try to train as many people as we can, as safely as we can.
Cook says that anyone currently being brought into the park is being medically screened and questioned to make sure that the park staff is safe at this time. Cook says that the public will know when any changes and set plans for opening day and the season are ready to go. Holiday World and Splash and Safari is set to open June 14th this summer. All right, now stay tuned. Weather with Ann Powell and sports with Kurt Guxel still to come on 18 WJTS News.